What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. I do appreciate you for being here. Do subscribe to the channel, make sure you give it a like and comment. If you're not new, you already know what to do. So obviously we're back down in the garage. What I want to do is I just want to get Aaron's Civic outside, get it out of the way. He was down here during the week, he lost a few bolts, so he has loads of bolts and stuff all over the floor. So he can clean that up when he comes down. I want to start off with the Mini and I'll show you what I've done with the gasket paper. So when you buy boot hinges off mini spares, they actually send you the nuts and bolts, but they don't actually include the gaskets with it. So I'll show you a neat trick you can do with cheap gasket paper. So guys, this is gasket paper. There's a full sheet of it. You get a good bit out of it and it's relatively cheap. I think it's like €8 a sheet. Here's the sheet that I use for mine. As you can see, in between it has a thin layer. I don't know if you can see it there. I won't focus on it because it's so small. But it has a tiny thin layer of metal in it. And then it's compressed, so it has that ridgy effect. It's almost like carbon fiber. But it's really good and it's hard to cut through, so you know it's going to be a good gasket. So what I done was I brought it home with my old mini gasket. As you can see, this thing is absolutely in bits. This is like cardboard. It's really is like cardboard. I'll focus in on it and you can probably see it better. But yeah, it's gone to bits. It's really old and brittle and I don't want to bend it because I want to use the holes as a template for these. So these are the two that I cut out for my boot hinge gaskets. As you can see, just the same shape. So I'm going to sit that, if you can see, this thing is out of shape as well. So you'll see when I sit it over, I've done it a little bit bigger because they don't sit on it right. So I'm going to use the holes and we're going to drill them out and then I'm going to use them as my boot hinge gasket. So very handy and it's very flexible, sturdy, but you can see the metal shining in between it. So it's really good stuff for making gaskets with. So I'm going to get them drilled out and we'll get them on the car, but first I'm going to move Aaron's Civic. It's been a while since I drove an SIR Civic. It has been a really long time. I had one before. I had a VTI Saloon as well, but that car is really comfy. He put the new seats in it, by the way. Let's go have a look at them because they're so comfortable. I forgot how comfortable the standard SIR seats are. So let's have a look what he put in the car. So unfortunately, my brother couldn't get an SIR2 interior, literally impossible to get. So he did manage to track down an SIR1 set of seats, which they're absolutely very clean, very hard to get into when you're crawling in. But it came with the full grey interior. You can see the back seats here. They're so clean. They're actually really nice. Good example of an SIR1 interior. And the seats, the front seats are absolutely immaculate. I love these headrests, the way they sit on the car like this on the side. It's really cool. Yeah, they're really clean. It comes with a grey carpet, but he's going to clean up the carpet. It's absolutely manky. And the door cards are the same colour as the seats. So I think it just matches well for the car, even with the yellow. You can see it there. It matches the car really well. And I hope he's really happy with it because I think the car looks great all the way around. He finished it off to a really good standard, but I told him I think he needs a spoon front lip or something on it because it just looks a bit standard. I don't mean to say standard, but yeah, the front of it looks a bit standard, but the back of the car looks well as it is. Even the exhaust sitting on the wrong side and it goes swooping down like that. It's really cool. Let me know what you think of the Civic in the comments. Give Aaron Civic a good old like because he's done a super job on it. It really does look good. So we're back inside. I'm going to switch on the switch, stick on the heaters because it's absolutely Baltic out. Plus the mess looks a bit worse than I thought it was, but it'll only take a few minutes to clean up and I'm not doing it, no hope. Let's have a look at this Mini. So guys, in the last video you seen me do my wipers. Now they are perfect, they're not too tight on the window, it's just that there wasn't enough power in the battery to make them run fast, and I did put water on the screen to try help them, but didn't happen. So I do need to charge my battery, so I'm going to put one of the batteries on charge down the back there. We also got my door handles fitted. They look really good. I really do like the gunmetal grey on the green. I think it looks different than the chrome. And then we did get all of my door furniture on. Surprisingly these, I'm so happy with them, they look great. I've never had door handles on the inside of this door, so I used to have like a little strap that I used to just pull up like this. That's why it's like saggy like that. Today's goal, sorry, don't mind the slam, sounds like a golf. Today's goal is to get that other seat in, get the interior buttoned up and tidy and get it hoovered out and all clean, so then I don't need to go near the inside of the car again. I'm going to get my boot hinges on that I have here. That's a spare one. These are the two new ones, and I have all my bolts and nuts and stuff. So I'm just going to get them bolted to the car. I might have to make 2 gaskets for these because I don't know where this gasket is gone. So I might actually make a copy of this. As you can see, I have one here. So I'm going to make 2 of these actually, if I can find a blade, because that stuff is very, very hard to cut. So if you are making gaskets out of stuff that I just showed you there, it's like Victor Rain's gasket paper, but it's not paper. I don't actually know what it's called. You'll have to search it. So it's a gasket card maybe, because it has the metal in the middle. It's not actually paper like these. I think these are like foam. It looks like foam if you look at it really closely. I'll put it on the car and see if it'll focus onto it. No, it doesn't want to focus. We put it against the Y. See if it'll focus on the Y. I'll just press the camera. Focus. Focus. Yeah, but yeah, it's like foamy, papery stuff. It's not great. It's rock hard, so it's literally, I don't want to bend it or else it'll snap and then I'll have no template and I'll have to do it all on my own and it'll take too long. So I'm going to put this right at the front of the car with the gasket paper on the gasket paper, so I know where it is and I know what to do with it. What I want to do is I want to get these hinges on, bolted onto the back of the car. At least then that's another thing done. Then all I have to wait for is my brother to paint my arches. The boot lid, the front lip needs to be painted as well. He painted it gunmetal, which I wanted it green, so it's gone green with the same effect as the bonnet. And now with the roof, I've changed my mind with the roof. I'm going to try and get black vinyl. Some of the minis came with it from factory because it was an additive extra. It's like the 70s Barracuda came with like black leather. I don't know what it's called. My brother knows what it's called. He knows what it is, but it literally just sits on top of the roof and gets glued on. The roof is going to get prepped again before it's done. Roughing up the roof so it sticks to it good and it doesn't let moisture get in underneath it. So that's what I want to get done with the roof. It's going to look really good. A bit different than the green roof. I know I did want a green roof, but we're just going to go with the black vinyl top. It'll be pretty different. Yeah, that's the goal for today, guys. So that's the 2 gaskets made for them. Bit of a pig to cut. You need a good scissors or a good metal shears. Can't find the one that we have in the garage. Aaron probably hid it somewhere. Hid. You see what I'm doing there? Hid. The 2 gaskets are on there. They're going to do the job. And then I have these other 2 gaskets here ready to rock and roll. So we're going to stick these hinges on the boot now. So I did a thing, the camera went dead. I'm after having it on charge for a bit. I found something in my toolbox that Aaron had a while ago for presses or something. So yeah, I did a thing. Aaron gave me a hand before I left, but let's have a look. Gas struts, 2 of them, either side. Now the bonnet doesn't open a lot, but you can unclip it and then open it up another little bit. It's holding itself open. I don't have to touch it. It'll be good for shows when I clean up my engine bay. All I really have to do is unclip them. So what I'm going to do is I'll set the camera down and I'll show you how I unclip them. Literally any screwdriver. Pull it down, clip out, pull it down. That pops off there. Obviously that one gas strut won't hold it, so look around this end, make sure I don't lose that clip. I'll do the same this end. Relatively easy. Take that clip out, move that out. and lift up. I do have my bonnet stay bar there as well. That will be put back on. I'm missing the bracket. Tack weld that on when Aaron comes down with the welder. For now, to hold my bonnet open, they will do. And all I really have to do is take these clips, you push them back in to the holes. They go in like that. And this one as well goes in. That's it. It's in. Lower it down. Clip that one on. Down here. And clip that one on. That's it. On. Nice and sturdy. Happy with that. And the close is perfect. Take that screwdriver out and literally push it down. See how far it goes until it starts letting go. There's some good struts. There we go. Goes to about there and then it drops. But bonnet close is perfect and it looks the job. So I'm very happy with that, the gas struts. I might try and get bigger and longer ones so it will actually bring the bonnet up another 2 inches maybe. Would be pretty perfect. Around the back we got my hinges on. Unfortunately, Aaron left a grinder at home, so we can't actually weld in the brackets for the seat. But I took out the water whizzy bottle. It was white and had orange stuff all over, so I gave it a rub down and sprayed it satin black, so it looks a bit better. I need to figure out a way to mount it in here. I'm thinking about doing some captive nuts in here and then doing a bar around, well, not a bar, like a piece of metal around it that will hold it in place, because this is where it goes. So it's all them little jobs that are getting us to the end of this project. I can't wait until it's finished so I can actually drive it. I have taxed it, it's insured and it's ready to rock and roll. There's just a few little jobs that I need to do before it is safe for the road. Like one of the ball joints has failed completely. It's just spinning and I can't tighten it, so that needs to be done before it goes on the road. So I'm just going to do the 2 ball joints on each side. Then I can send it off and get the alignment done. For tonight, that's all we're going to get done on the Mini. That looks cool. It's cool that it's staying open. That's awesome. Who loves the gas struts? You know you love the gas struts. Comment below, let me know if you do. Guys, I'm going to end the video here. So it's been real. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Let's get to that 4,000 mark, guys. We're nearly there, and let's get good views on the videos, guys. I want you to watch the whole videos. If you don't like something, let me know. If you want to see something on the channel, let me know. I'll do it. Yeah, guys, for now I'm going to say peace out. Appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.